Okay, so in today's video I have got the Lego Collector's Edition Burrow set, so if you want to see me build that then keep on watching. Okay, so I first of all started obviously by emptying all the bags out, getting the books and everything out, and again with this one, as with basically every one of the collector's editions, there's obviously loads of information in the book and it's super detailed. You get to know sort of where the creators of the set, you get to know sort of their inspiration, how they came up with certain things, and then obviously it gives you facts about like the Burrow itself. So obviously, for example, in my Hogwarts Express one that you could see, I know obviously it's time lapse so it goes quick, but you could see in there like the different facts, because there's 3 different scenes in the train and it told you all the facts about them. And then obviously with the collector's edition Hedwig, it has all the different artifacts with it. So with all of the different artifacts, it gives you obviously facts about each piece and what they are, what they represent, everything like that. And I really like that about these. Obviously in general the instruction book isn't going to be something that you keep and regularly look at or read or whatever, but it is really nice to kind of look at whilst you're building the Lego set. And yeah, I really like that about these books. I think that's really cool, and to be honest I wish they did that in more sets, but equally I guess it kind of sets it apart from a normal sort of like play set. Having this as sort of a, you know, collector's edition set, it makes it a little bit more special. So yeah, I guess I understand obviously why they keep it sort of exclusively to these sorts of sets, and I know they do it in like the UCS Star Wars sets as well. And yeah, it is a really cool edition. But anyway, I've yapped on about the book for far too long. We're literally on bag 3, nearly bag 4 at this point. But yeah, I really like this set. The bags generally weren't too big, so the bags probably took me maximum of sort of like 15 minutes, 20 minutes each. And I don't know if it's just because I've gotten better and quicker at Lego, or whether there just generally isn't as much in the bags anymore. But when I did my Diagon Alley set, each bag was taking me probably anywhere between like half an hour to an hour each. But then equally with the Diagon Alley set, there was 2 bags per number generally, if not sometimes a little bit extra than that. But yeah, obviously still don't have that video up yet, but I think I'm going to save it for September time, where it will be like the back to Hogwarts, back to school season. So obviously that's when Harry goes shopping in Diagon Alley for all of his school stuff. So I think I'm possibly going to leave it till then. But if you want it sooner, let me know. I've just got loads and loads of video to edit, although to be fair, this one was quite a big undertaking. I managed to get 5 hours of building essentially. I think it was either almost 5 hours or just over 5 hours, down to like 15-16 minutes, which I thought was quite good. But obviously, as you can see, because I have basically kept everything in, it has meant that I've had to kind of speed things up quite a lot. But I don't know, I like watching them when they go quite quick. I feel like I don't get as bored, and obviously it just gets built quicker and I feel like it's more satisfying to watch. But yeah, let me know if you'd rather it be a little bit slower and me cut some bits out rather than having everything, then I can definitely do that as well. But yeah, for me personally, I just prefer it when it goes a little bit quicker. But I understand obviously everybody is different, so yeah, let me know down below which you would prefer. So I have also recently bought myself a MacBook so that I can obviously edit on it and hopefully have my editing be a little bit better. I don't really know, I'm still trying to figure it out at the minute. Never really used a MacBook before, so yeah, it's definitely a learning curve. But yeah, I'm trying to kind of make my editing a little bit better. Not that I think there's anything wrong with it as such. I just like it to be, I don't know, just a little bit better. But yeah, all that to basically say, I have also bought myself a capture card so that I can do some sort of gaming videos. I think me and Ben are going to do sort of like a Minecraft series at some point. But yeah, I just wanted to basically say that that is what I'm going to be doing. So if there's any games that you want to see me play, any games that you want to see me and Ben play together, then definitely let me know down in the comments. I'd be really interested to kind of see what you want to see. When I bought my PlayStation 5 like over a year ago, I also bought Hogwarts Legacy with it, and it's still in the plastic wrapping. I've literally never taken it out. So yeah, I mean, I know that game has obviously come out a long time ago, and I guess people are possibly maybe a little bit over it by now, but if you're not and you do want to see that, then please let me know and I can do a Hogwarts Legacy series. But yeah, I like gaming sort of when I've got free time. My trouble is I never have free time. Obviously I work full time, I try to do these videos. But yeah, I thought it would kind of be cool to sort of incorporate that into my videos so that I can kind of kill two birds with one stone. I can sort of have a little bit of me time, but also sort of produce a video from it as well. But yeah, like I say, if there's anything that you want to see me play or anything you want to see me and Ben play, then please let me know. I don't know how soon these videos will start coming out. Obviously, again, I still kind of need to get my head around it. I've never sort of used it, I've never had any need to use a capture card before, so I am just trying to get my head around setting that up and, you know, doing all of that. And then the same with the MacBook. This is literally the first video that I'm editing with the MacBook, so yeah, definitely trying to figure that out, and yeah, trying to get my head around that. But yeah, like I say, please let me know down below if there's anything that you want to see, anything that you want us to play. I'm pretty much up for any sort of game, so yeah, if there's anything that you recommend or anything that you want me to do, then please let me know down below. But anyway, back to the actual video. As you can see now, I am basically building the bathroom and then putting it onto the main house. This was, to be fair, part of this set that I actually really liked was that majority of the rooms were kind of built separately and then like attached on afterwards. So I felt like it was just a lot easier to build rather than building one massive thing all in one place. Like, it was better and a lot easier to kind of build almost like separate mini little builds and then just attach them all together. Obviously at the beginning we started with you know, like the groundwork, sort of like the garden area, and then built up the base, but all of these rooms on top, as you can see, obviously I'm building a bedroom here, it's built separately. That's obviously partially because it doesn't actually continue up normally. Like, the bottom of the house has a roof and everything, so it probably would actually be quite difficult to like build these bits and like push down on the Lego without actually breaking the bits underneath. But yeah, like I say, it just makes it a lot easier to actually put together and actually do. As you can see here, obviously I just build that room and then put it on to the actual set. As you can see, at this point it was getting quite tall. Every time I was actually putting something on to the building, I was having to like move my camera back up so that you could actually see it. But yeah, we're definitely getting there at this point, just building up all of the different rooms. At this point we're building like the top little like roof section of the room that we just put on. But yeah, I love how every single room, I feel like it's potentially because of the way they're built, but every single room has like something about it that's sort of like unique and a little bit quirky. And yeah, there's just something in every room that you kind of look at and think, oh, like that's really cool, like I recognize that or whatever. But yeah, it did get a little bit repetitive because I think there was 3 bedrooms possibly, so they were kind of like relatively similar. Obviously, as you can see, sort of like building up a like display piece or whatever, and then like building the beds and everything, so there was kind of a little bit of variety, but not like anything major. Most of these were kind of very similar to each other, but I didn't mind that too much. It wasn't too bad on some of them. They are almost like, on some different sets, things like this are almost like direct carbon copies. Like I said in my Hogwarts Express videos, a lot of that was very, very similar. Whatever you did on one side, you did on the other. And yeah, that got very, very repetitive. So this one was at least sort of like similar but different. So yeah, at least there was that. But yeah, I really enjoyed building all of these individual rooms, like I said. And then this bit at the end was very satisfying, like putting like the final pieces on the outside and then seeing it all kind of come together. Yeah, was definitely very, very satisfying. And this set is definitely better, in my opinion, than the old Burrow set. There's been a couple, maybe 3, I'm not actually entirely sure, but I have the Attack on Burrow set, and yeah, I definitely prefer this one to that one. I do have a video recorded of me building that one. I don't believe I've uploaded it yet, but it is a pretty old video now. So yeah, I mean, I guess if you still want to see it, then I can definitely edit it and upload it as well. But yeah, like I say, it is an old video. I probably filmed it maybe a year and a half ago. But yeah, like I say, if you still want to see it, then I can definitely get it up for you. Yeah, it's a little bit smaller than this one. It's not actually that much smaller, I wouldn't say. Probably, it's definitely shorter. But in terms of like the base of it, I feel like it's probably a similar size, but there's definitely nowhere near as much detail in that one as there is this one. Obviously, as you can see here, I'm literally building up like the living area now. So we've got like a whole table display and everything, like a clock and everything like that, whereas in the other one, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, it doesn't open up or anything. It's just like open at the back like the usual play sets are, whereas this one opens in, like, it opens in half, if that makes sense, so you can like see inside of it and then obviously close it up and have it as like a complete building. So yeah, it's definitely bigger and better than the previous one, which is obviously as to be expected. The old one I bought secondhand for like £100, but I think it retailed for like between 60 and 80. I'm not entirely sure how much it retailed for, and obviously this one is a lot more expensive. But yeah, if you want me to get that video up, please let me know and I will do that, so obviously you can see a comparison between that one and this one. So yeah, I could definitely do that if you still want to see it. So at this point we are definitely getting close to sort of being finished. Definitely not like one bag away or anything. I just think we still have a few to go, but at this point I was getting really excited to actually be done with it. Not that obviously I wanted to like have it over and done with and I was bored of it or anything, but I think I kind of completed this within 2 evenings, I want to say. And the first evening I kind of did like 4, maybe 5 bags at a push, and then I did all the rest on another evening. So yeah, and I think there was sort of like 23 or 24 bags in this, I want to say. Yeah, 24 bags, because I was originally going to do this as a advent video, but that didn't really work out. So yeah, there's 24 bags, but yeah, at this point I was definitely getting really excited to have it finished. I was kind of like looking in the bottom of the box and realising that there actually wasn't that much left to go. So yeah, I was definitely getting excited at this point, ready to kind of finish it and have it all put together and on display somewhere. That's definitely like part of my process, like once it's built, like getting it up on display somewhere, finding somewhere. And definitely for this one as well, I kind of had to reshuffle my desk a little bit, and I filmed this quite a while ago. Yeah, I filmed this before Christmas actually, so probably about 5 months ago possibly, and this set has moved probably 3 different times, but I think I'm finally happy with where it is now. and I think it looks great. Yeah, I really like the collector's edition sets because obviously they just look great as sort of like a standalone set. Like, you don't have to have too much around them for them to look cool. So yeah, and yeah, obviously you can see at this point I'm sort of like finishing up the last couple of rooms. This is obviously Mr. and Mrs. Weasley's bedroom, which will obviously be put onto the house at some point. But yeah, obviously it's just getting everything finished and then also getting everything attached. I feel like that's probably like the most nerve-wracking thing possible when building Lego, because I just feel like every time I go to attach something or like clip it in, it's just gonna break, or yeah, something's gonna happen, I'm gonna drop it or something like that. But yeah, as you can see, like I said before, there was quite a few bedrooms to actually make, but yeah, they are definitely all slightly different from each other, so that was nice. I did definitely like the fact that they do vary, rather than just kind of all having sort of like carbon copies of each other, because that's sort of when it gets a little bit boring. But yeah, as you can see here, just kind of finishing up the roof, and then pretty much the last couple bits to do, just sort of finishing touches, and then just actually adding everything together and just putting everything in its place where it should be. And then yeah, that was basically this set all done and dusted. Okay, so this is the finished set. I'm so nervous because it's so heavy, so top heavy as well. I don't want to drop it and break it. But yeah, this is the finished set. So let me know what you think down in the comments. I really love this set. But yeah, I'd really love to hear what you think. But yeah, other than that, make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!